Ooh. And so it begins.
So, self-indulgent. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'm almost a little bit emotional about this hiatus. I don't know how long it will last though. Maybe we'll just be back in like 3 months, isn't it?
Well, no, I'm sure we'll be back. It's just that this is a transitionary period of time. You know, this is a seizure of the means of production, the state taking control. This is that period of time.
We're building real, socialism.
We are currently building AES. We're building AES in DinDeng /NASA.
Hi, listeners. So as you may have kind of guessed, we are doing a little episode to say not lagon, but babning, because we're gonna take a little break from the podcast. I'm doing my real job, and then I'm gonna be taking on another real job for the next couple months, and then plus DinDeng, and then moving, which is always stressful. And I don't know.
Well, I'm moving as well. Okay, I'm getting my.
Are you moving flat?
Yeah, I'm gonna move out to a different place. My family is moving place as well.
Where is it? Yeah. Where are they going?
Literally just like to a different part of the city, but they're moving from 3-bedroom house that they're renting out to a 2-bedroom flat that they're renting.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't even have a place to stay now.
So you get to share a room with your little sister?
No, I sleep in the front, in front of the telly.
Well, that's kind of what you do already, so yeah. Anywho, so yeah, we're gonna be kind of busy. I think we like, honestly, like I'm semi-proud, semi embarrassed when I look at like our back catalogue there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, there's a stuff
couple
to go through.
There's a couple of good episodes, but also there's a couple of there's still a couple
of stinkers.
Yeah, there's a couple of bombs.
Well, just kind of like, yeah. So we thought, like, just to go along with this episode, we do a little FAQ to kind of close things off for the
freakishly answered questions.
Yeah, for the time being. So I don't know. Maybe we can take turns asking each other.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Oh, okay.
Oh no, yes. I'll go first. Actually,
I'm gonna go.
No, I want to go first. Self-indulgent tung tin.
Yes.
Why are you so interested in Thai politics?
Oh my god! See, why are you asking me this question, man? This is a question I should be asking you.
Well,
because as the resident. I mean, to be fair, we are both stinky foreigners in this country.
With that accent, you are.
Oh yeah. I should go. Mung leh farang. Why am I so interested in Thai politics? I don't know. I have to. Maybe I'll do a little bit of lore.
I don't think I was sincerely asking you.
Oh, I know, but I should answer the question.
Okay, go on.
I feel like I should answer this question. I feel like there's a period of time where I was very much not interested in anything to do with Thailand at all, because I grew up going to the temple, right? I grew up
Dek di
Thai dek dek di don't me yeah, but I went to all the Children's Day army things.
Yeah.
I went to like the fucking. Like all the Thai funerals. I did all the Thai things, right? Up until a certain age.
Did you do the royal stuff?
The what? The royal stuff?
The royal stuff, yeah.
Nah, I never did the royal stuff. The only royal stuff I ever did, there is a video of me at the primary school I was at. They have a recording of me saying "I love the king."
Oh, we gotta find that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's still on the internet.
Yo,
that's like blackmail. Yeah.
Wait, you say Rak Nai Leung, right?
Yeah, it's some shit like that. Maybe I said something like Song Pachalan or some shit. But then we moved, right? And I was like, I'm gonna I give up on this Thai shit. Like, I'm done. I stopped speaking Thai for a while. I lost my ability, right? Contrary to popular belief, I was very good,
What?
at speaking.
Thai?
Yes. But then I went out of practice and I stopped taking lessons and I, went to shit. But then there was a re-emergence in my interest in Thailand. When I went back and I was like, maybe this place ain't so bad. Maybe I should give a shit. So I started giving a shit. And now that I'm further away from the homeland, I care more than I ever have.
You hear it's cool ever louder.
It's weird though. Is it not weird to you?
Yeah.
But it's like it's sort of like I feel like I come out here and I see like I don't give a shit about these white man politics. I want to like these are not my people.
Yeah.
Then again, I can't exactly I'm not exactly relatable to most people back home either.
Diaspora life, baby.
But yeah, that's maybe that's why I'm interested, because I spent so much time in the
Oh shit, hold on, I got a phone call. Let me just, one sec.
Yeah, there's one more ramble point I will make.
I'm in a call. Can I call you back?
In 2014, when the coup was happening, we were in a different country, and my mum had it on the TV, and she was like, "Oh yeah, look, this is interesting," and I was like, "Oh, okay, what's going on? I just want to play Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the I don't care." But then I sat down and I watched like a half-hour broadcast, and I was like, there's something fishy here, man. I should probably like take a bit of an interest. And so, since then, I was very much on, safe to say, in the very beginning, I was very much on the no Prayut train, right?
Wow, that's impressive.
It's very impressive. But what about you, Gabriel? Why do you care?
Me care, yeah.
My son.
My son. Die. Accident.
Huh?
Yeah.
You were interested in Pama, and then like Pama is right next door.
I mean, not even like, I don't know if I said this before, but like I like accidentally moved when I moved. Like I've told you this.
You accidentally moved.
Oh yeah, no, like I was applying for like jobs, literally in like, I don't know, it must have been over 20 countries, and the only one I got was Thailand.
That's pretty insane. Then and then we met and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Accident shit. I don't know. I never planned to stay as well. Like I was like,
what?
Always. Initially, it was like a year. I was thinking, no, not even. Initially, it was 6 months, right? And then it just kind of like, and then I was in Phnom Penh for a bit, but then it kind of like, the years just went by, man.
You met that CIA sleeper agent.
Exactly, who like we sorted out the funding. We kind of
Yeah, and then now that's why we have all this money now.
Exactly.
Here's an idea. Do you wanna give everyone a bit of a backstory as to how we sort of came together?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we should do a little.
Maybe I should do the DinDeng story first.
Yeah. Let's do DinDeng, and then we can talk about us, because that's what.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I don't think we've ever kind of told the DinDeng story before.
Yeah. I don't know the DinDeng story.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I do know the DinDeng.
You would literally.
But
what I'm saying,
what I'm saying
adjacent.
is, I'm playing the role of the audience. Tell me, Uncle Gabriel, what's the DinDeng story?
ครับหนังดีๆครับ
Okay.
เดี๋ยว yeah, so how did it happen? So I don't know how much info I want to give out as well.
No, obviously you can be vague.
Yeah. I was just like a normal person, like living in the north, and I was a lefty since forever because I'm from a lefty family. But then I didn't have any lefty friends because like in Thailand at the time, like after the coup, like politics was illegal, so like it's just not something you spoke about. But then I guess after a while started to make lefty friends, and then Peem and I'll beep her name. I think one day they were just like, oh, we should start like a little journal thingy majiggy. And I was like, yeah, it could be fun. and then I met Mean, like PM New Mean Patampong, and I remember we hung out a few times, and then we didn't actually start it. We just kind of agreed to, right? And we just used to like hang out and play FIFA and stuff, and then I met you.
Yeah.
When I moved to Bangkok.
Yeah.
And that's a good story because it's so weird. I haven't told this on the podcast before.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We haven't told this story
Yeah,
on the podcast.
Damn. Okay. So let's think. I was walking around. Where was it?
You were down and out in Bangkok town.
Yeah, I was, and I saw. No, that's not even it. It was
more?
even before. It was like the month before I moved to Bangkok.
Someone sent you something on Twitter.
That's right. Yeah. And my friend sent me a screenshot from Twitter.
I didn't know that someone tweeted it.
Which was a picture of some graffiti on Sukhumvit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even remember what it said, but it was like the Ancom logo or some shit.
It was a newly I asked my mate to like put it together.
Yeah.
But like okay, so this was an embarrassing period of time in my life.
It's cringe.
Okay? I thought that I was gonna get into like politics, right? Like intellectually into politics.
I could tell by your proto blog, yeah.
Yeah, my proto blog, which no one shall ever look at. I should delete
No one will ever find
off the face of the internet because it's such a weird title. Like I thought I was doing something there by coming up with a unique like
yeah.
Like okay, so I was very much.
Let's not tease the audience too much. Anyway,
yeah. Sorry. But the point is that I was doing some writings, and I was like trying to drum up an interest, but I don't know how to write for an audience, so I was shit.
No, it was horror. It was yeah.
Point is, I put up a bunch of posters and went out doing graffiti with my apolitical friend who just wanted to do some like fucking tagging. Who you met?
But what was the one that I saw? It was something. It said like no war but class war or something like that.
Yeah, some shit like that. And then I fucking had a shitty translation of it in Thai.
Yeah.
And then the point is, you thought it was like a legit thing because of how bad the design was.
No, there's two parts to this. So I saw that on Twitter, and then weirdly I was in Bangkok like a few weeks later, and I actually saw it IRL, and I was like, huh. And I was like,
I'm surprised it lasted that long, frankly.
Yeah.
Other ones were like ripped down.
Yeah. Then but they're like that first graffiti I saw. There wasn't anything to link back to, and then I was in probably Tonglo or it was Prompong, and I saw like that very 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 shittily printed out poster sticker thing, which I won't say the name.
Sure.
The org quote unquote, and I was like, huh. That's very interesting, and I thought it was legit because it looks so shit.
That's how you know it's legit if it's shit.
Apparently not. And so like, I thought it was proper org and not just one fucking deck inter. But and then after like, I don't think listeners know, but I am like a very good investigative researcher.
No, it's. Can I just say, I am in awe of how good you are at that kind of shit.
Thank you.
You know, I think in another life, if you weren't politically left-leaning, you'd be a very like, you'd be an asset to the WAPO. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I could be an asset to the KGB in another life as well. Anyway, so I through what is frankly. This is the only thing that I ever actually bigged myself up on. What was frankly like absolutely ingenious researching. I tracked you down. I found your Instagram,
and then you messaged me, being like,
"Yeah,
this you?
Are you the guy who does this?" And you said, "He's finally found me," or some shit like that.
Some shit like that. And then there I am, like,
where were you when I messaged you?
I was at home. But I remember, like, we were talking about, like, we should meet and chatting, right? And I was like, okay. You know, fine, I guess.
But then, like, it was kind of like, then I guess about a year until, like, DinDeng actually started after that.
I kind of forgot when DinDeng started. I didn't realize that it started so late into the whole thing.
What do you mean?
Like, and I thought we were doing stuff earlier, but my time scale in my head is because I remember we would meet up frequently-ish, not frequently-ish, but like, you know,
semi-frequently.
Semi-frequently, every couple of months we'd do a thing.
Yeah.
But we never did anything.
No,
we were gonna
we just
do.
kinda hung out.
There was one May Day thing we were hoping to do, but then COVID got real
the
bad.
May Day picnic. Yeah, COVID killed that. That would have been fun.
And then, isn't it then DinDeng started?
Yeah, it was sometime after that. Yeah. So, okay, and I guess that takes us on to the next question.
Yeah.
Which is why bother publishing in English?
Oh man, I can't write in Thai.
Yeah, my Thai writing is really shit.
Yeah, mine. That's about it. That's literally it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can with some help, I can get an article out in Thai.
No, but I won't be able to write this.
I feel
big
too
words.
Greg Jai.
I can't do big brain words, man. You know.
I mean, I don't know. I think there's another whether unfortunately or not, but whatever. It's just the reality of the situation. Is English is the international lingua franca.
I mean, I could articulate some thoughts in Thai, but I couldn't write it out. So
Yeah. And also the grammar, when it comes to writing, is like a nightmare.
I can barely do English.
I mean, I never studied Thai.
I edit.
Yeah. That's true. You know what? This is something actually that maybe I should have answered earlier, which is like I never even learned Thai. Like I never studied it. I never sat down and stuff. I speak very strangely. I speak in a weird mix of like Northern, Central, Isan, and just like shitty like vocabulary that I picked up from people. Like I never sat down and studied it. My writing's horrible. I can read but not effectively. And like written and spoken is so different, right? So especially for me, because I speak like a weirdo because I didn't fucking learn to speak.
Well, no, I mean, because when you speak, it's like you the end of the sentence is here.
Yeah. I think a lot of people aren't going to understand what that means, but yeah.
For context, in Thai, like, there is no spaces between words.
Yeah.
And sentences basically start and end with a little bit of a space.
But you can make the space sometimes, and it doesn't necessarily mean the end of a sentence.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like if you have a let, right? Normally you put a space in there. But I notice people do.
The point is that it's different, very different.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Anywho, so why are we publishing in English? Okay, yeah.
Well, isn't the other thing that when we publish English stuff, it's about Thai things?
That's right.
And then when the Thai department publishes Thai stuff, it's about things in Thai. It's about international / general things.
Yeah,
but
obviously we do publish in Thai about Thailand, but not very often.
Yeah. No, because it's like, that stuff is, well,
we already know it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, look, we got a lot of like English and Thai articles, which are in both languages. But generally speaking, it's like if you can't speak Thai or read it, like you'd see that our content is actually like really varied between the English and the Thai department. Yeah. And I think also, like, look, we've made a lot of like friends overseas nearby from doing English stuff as well, which is nice.
Maybe the Thai articles were the friends we made along the way.
What? No, I'm saying the friends along the way are the friends we made along the way.
Maybe DinDeng is the friends we made.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it kind of is. I mean,
no,
like,
I know. It literally is.
Yeah, and like we've grown like so fucking much in terms
I checked
of the people
contributor
who are
page
active
yesterday.
Oh, it's wild. Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, there's more people here.
Oh man, we've got so many now. Like I literally couldn't even tell you who's in like the DinDeng group chat. Like, I couldn't tell you.
Does that make us Wu-Tang?
Yeah, basically.
We're basically Wu-Tang.
Yeah. So I guess that maybe we should skip ahead to that other FAQ question, which was like, how does DinDeng and TUMS operate?
Yeah, sure.
I should probably take that one though, innit?
Yeah, you should. So I should ask you that question. Well, yeah, no. But
I'm gonna leave this in. So
okay, you want me to? You can leave this in. You can leave this in. Right, well, I should ask. Basic. I don't know how do we compartmentalize?
How do we compartmentalize?
What is the process? What is the how does an article get started?
Ooh, how is the sausage made?
How is the sausage made?
Yeah, it's fun because there's no process. It just kind of happens.
Average
This is very
anarchist.
Proudhonish, right? Like, it's spontaneous. Yeah. But no, I mean, technically we do have a structure in place, a kind of like cadre structure, but it's like not often, like, it doesn't work out that way. So like DinDeng and TUMS are pretty much the same organization. I don't think people quite understand that. Like, it's the same org, really.
Well, in future we'll talk about
and also, like, I suppose, like, I suppose the best way to look at it is, like, they are two different orgs, but with, like, a huge overlap in terms of who's actually active.
Membership and participation and things we do and that kind of thing.
Particularly like participation in terms of, like, who's active. Like, it's, if you look at, like, the most active people, it's the same. Really. So technically the article system is, like, one of the kind of supposedly, like, producers or whatever, of who I guess is about 4 or 5 or 6 of us will, like, either commission an article or, like, write it ourselves, or that's pretty much it, right? And then
those are the only two.
And so alternatively, sometimes people just email us out of the blue, or just friends will just, like, message us out of the blue, being like, "Hey, I wrote this thing. I translated the thing." It's like, "Oh, cool, thanks." That's really helpful, actually. Do that more, listeners, please.
Yeah, five. We have apparently 5 producers.
Who are they? Well, you mean, like, you don't know their Thai names?
I don't know their Thai names either.
Yeah. Okay.
I only know people by their nicknames.
Yeah. Okay, so the 5 producers, according to the website, is Peem.
Yeah.
Madeline, that's her nickname. Patampong, that's Mean. Me, and let's just call him K.
Ah.
Right. So technically, yeah, but then also, like, Frong's really a producer. When he was active, definitely. You as well, like, if you're active enough.
I like my role as editor. It is nice.
Yeah, it's a nice one. So it's kind of free form. There's a group.
Yeah, we don't have labels, man.
So I guess that's that. TUMS's internal operations are actually a lot more rigid than DinDeng's as well.
Really now?
Oh yeah. They're like, in terms of, like, how to say, like, formal organizing, like, roles and stuff.
Because they have because they actually have stuff which is like like when they have like the talks, right?
Yeah.
So then it has to be, like, pretty
Yeah.
well-oiled
It's not just
machine.
that, it's like the classroom stuff as well, the IRL stuff. And also, like, the other thing people might not know is that TUMS, Thammasat University Marxist Studies, is not at Thammasat University, and technically at this point has nothing to do with Thammasat University.
Yeah, that was my other question. I was going to be like, so how are they Thammasat University related?
Yeah, so basically they were just founded there, and then it branched out. So
they're going to keep the name?
Yeah, this is a discussion that's had quite often.
Fair enough. I mean, I have no place to say anything.
No, whatever. So should I ask you maybe the most hated question that
we both
most
received
hated frequently
well, you
asked
received more
question?
because you explain it to more people.
I guess. Yeah.
Go on, ask me the question.
So Samai, what does DinDeng advocate for politically?
Well, we advocate for state-mandated girlfriends.
Yeah.
Collectivized weed farming.
Uh-huh.
And also free vapes.
Free mindset training.
We actually have a program. If you spend 50 pounds, and we will send you a packet.
Various supplements.
However, you only get the first chapter. So if you want the rest, you have to pay £1,700.
You have to sell 10 chapters to other people.
You have to sell other people the chapters, and then only then will you ascend to the next level of of the ranking. You know?
See, that's what people ask us. We can simply say we're an MLM.
Yeah, absolutely. We are Maoists.
Yeah. Well. Oh wait.
No.
Okay.
So basically, to answer the series.
Oh, okay. Fine.
We no, but I should. The point.
Do you know the answer?
I swear I know the answer.
Of course, I don't think I do. But go ahead.
No, but okay. This is my interpretation of why I do this thing with you and the rest of these people, right? Okay. So the point is not to like advocate for a specific like quote unquote ideology, right? But it comes from the agreement because you, Gabriel, and I have had this have had many conversations about how our politics are very not like syncretic, right? But there's a lot of influences, which sometimes
incoherent. I think is the term you're looking.
Incoherent, very much. It's like we're at the Odeon and we're at the Pick and Mix.
Right.
Sometimes. There's a lot of consistency. Like maybe one of us will get generally chocolatey things, and one of us will get generally sour candy things. But there'll be differences, right?
And we can all go and see the same film.
Absolutely, that's the point. We're all seeing the same film, just we're taking different things in the Pick and Mix to the same film. And so DinDeng is like the overall overarching ideas. Radical, left wing. Anti-capitalist, anti-imperialist, these basic buzzwords, like left-wing buzzwords, right? But there is no like, we think we should have X, Y, and Z.
I think
because we're not like it's not like a political organizing thing. It's more of a it's the brain. It's a discussion.
It's mindset.
Yeah, mindset training. Yeah. Making everyone susceptible.
We from our mindset training.
Making everyone susceptible to being a leftist. What's that? What you got there? Oh shit! Where'd you get that from?
Critty's parents brought them over.
Man, I had to introduce what tamarind was to my white friends earlier. They had one bite. They had like one of those like tamarinds, like candy sweets or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, be out. Well, obviously they didn't say that.
I don't think they said Bliao.
Bliao Mac. Bliao Pai.
I probably shouldn't be eating on mic, but
that's alright.
ASMR. Yeah, I guess. Wait, what was the question?
What
do we advocate for?
What advocate for politically?
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's like, well, no, I think like
we stand for nothing.
Kind of true, actually. Like. In terms of, I would say, like experimentation in a way.
Cool.
And seeing what fits the criteria for the situation. I mean, it's kind of not a really boring answer, but it's kind of just true.
Actually, we are very good Marxists because we are very open to. Every time we start from scratch, we reanalyze everything from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We don't come in with any assumptions except for. Money bad.
Every single day I lobotomize myself and relearn all of world history. So that's the method. And we're advocating for state-mandated lobotomization.
Absolutely.
So, too many men messaging me. Hold on one
so
sec.
Popular. Me fan.
Jing now.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay. Okay. Should we go on to the last one?
The very last one. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
So, look into your ball. Look into your crystal ball.
Look into my bomb.
Yeah.
I don't think people are gonna get this. This is kind of like tamarind sweet that I'm eating.
I don't know how to describe
it. You know the sound if you've had them before.
Yeah. You gotta hold them.
Yeah. And they're like little balls. Yeah.
We should mention. Holy shit! Today, the recording day today is May the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Now, two important things happened today. Karl Marx was born, and Jit Pumisak was killed. So yeah, we celebrate. We remember. I've lit my candles and my incense. And I will listen to the music afterwards of Carol Mann. But my question
Revisionists.
Sorry?
Caroline.
Yes. Just that one song. Just that one song. Just the Puppy Sex song.
I'm also looking at what else happened today. Oh, yo! Mary Keys, the first woman issued a US patent for weaving straw.
Yo, basket weaving.
What's up?
Anything else?
Just looking.
Today in history.
Anti-Jewish rioting in Kiev, Ukraine.
When was that? 2015?
That's today. Zing! 1881, ain't nothing changed.
Anyway, so my question for you, Gabriel.
Sorry, what? Yeah, what's up?
What's for the future, man? You know?
Right.
What's the
future? It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know. Like, definitely more IRL stuff. Probably in the north. See you there. Also, I think after COVID and with that IRL stuff, like the fact that we're able to kind of meet face to face more now is like, that should hopefully germinate in something a bit more interesting. I mean, like, there's always a question of like money and work and shit like that, which is always a problem. But having said that, like, we do have a lot of people now, and you always got someone with some free time when you got like 20 people who's part of the team. So yeah, hopefully as that grows, I don't know.
Your last major thing was the 500 article, or was there something after?
No, my last one was the Taxing one.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah,
but wasn't that wasn't the Taxing one based on the episodes?
Yeah.
But what I mean is your biggest like.
I mean, what are we working on at the moment?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
We're working on a big Patani series.
Yeah, very good.
We're working on oral history of the old comrades who were in the insurgency or in the underground during the insurgency. We're also... What are you doing? I forgot.
Well, I got some interviews lined up, possibly. I don't know if they were all in the jungle, but they were all definitely part of the protests.
Okay, for the CPT one. Yeah. That should be like quite a big project, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, I'm only going to be able to do those when I go over in August.
Yeah. And what else? I kind of want to like do a bit more of that, like, or like at least like publish some more of that, like looking outward from Thailand stuff. So like looking at the West or the global North or whatever a bit more. I think that's quite interesting. In English, that is.
Yeah.
In Thai, I think we're just gonna like, I don't know. It kind of depends on some of our other friends and what they get up to. So yeah, I mean the kind of idea is to build more of like a concrete, how should I say, narrative of our analysis of the mechanisms at play in Thailand.
We're gonna
and how they relate to overseas.
We're gonna collate all these
language.
articles in a K-punk-esque collection.
Honestly, that could be fun. We could do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've thought about writing a book before.
I think everyone's thought about writing a book.
Yeah, that's true. That could be fun. I think if I get really bored
DinDeng
and inherit some money or some shit, I'll
DinDeng
probably
joke.
do something like that. Yeah. So I guess that's it. How about you?
Well,
what are you gonna do? Here's a question. I'm just gonna fucking ask it on air. What are you gonna be doing 2 years from now?
2 years from now, I'm gonna be working in whatever McJob I can get.
Anywho, okay, let's see what happens. I don't know. I think basically we're gonna like focus on the Thai content a lot more. Which I do also like write and contribute to as best I can. Well, like at times anyway. So that takes up quite a lot of capacity. But frankly, I find that to be more important and more valuable than just like churning out these English stuff. So okay. So if anyone who's listening still for some reason
Is listening.
This is a kind of inane chatter wants to keep kind of keep up and they don't speak Thai, learn Thai. มันไม่อยากนะ
ไม่อยาก
มันง่ายอ่ะ like come on, it only took me like 5 years.
This is true. I've been listening to the
no
Mao
problem.
episodes. Yeah, those were fun.
Oh, you have?
I've been listening to the
well
Mao
done.
episodes. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. I find
Good.
myself like really surprised and pleased when I can like follow. You know, it's like.
And you only lived in Thailand for what? 16 years, and you can follow that. You know.
Well, technically, right? Technically, I can't remember how many years I lived there.
Okay. So anywho, so I think we'll sign off for the next couple months.
Please don't forget. Even though we're not doing anything, make sure to give us money.
Well, you know what? Do you know what I was talking to someone the other day, and like who listens, and they're gonna know because I know they're gonna listen to this. You know who you are, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I still fucking am subscribed to Chapo on Patreon." But I don't donate to you,
money.
and I was like, "Fuck you!
Send us that money."
You know what? I'll send you the Black Wolf feed, like the premium feed.
Yeah.
From the whatever illegal, I don't know if it's illegal, whatever it is.
I mean, Chapo doesn't
Whatever.
care. Chapo doesn't care.
If anybody who's listening now fucking donates £5 a week or a month or whatever to Chapo, Jesus Christ, DM our account. I will explain to you how to get the private feed for free. It's very easy. Literally any podcast.
If you're sending money to Chapo, come town. Send us that
some
money.
of the others. Even the respectable ones, man. Fuck them. Who are the what are they called?
I don't know which ones.
What's that one that everyone likes?
I don't know. There's loads of them.
Citations needed, or like
I'm not familiar with all of them.
no, I don't really know.
Was it
either.
Proles of the
really.
Round Table?
Oh god.
Yeah, I never listened to any of these shows.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that? The one I saw one. It was called Discourse Collective. Oh, like.
At least ours sounds like anal.
Yeah, exactly. We should just abbreviate it.
Every time I explain to people what it means, they
I know.
why is your podcast?
It's funny.
called
I was talking to that foreign volunteer the other day who was in Yepijé, and he was there when they changed the name to AAN, like an Autonomous Administration of Northeastern Syria, and he was like, "They've changed our name to ANUS. Why is it democracy? This is supposed to be a radical democracy."
Oh my god.
So, anywho.
Don't give the Turks any more ammunition.
Huh?
Don't give the Syrian and Turkish governments any more ammunition against. Yeah.
Own goal.
Now the propaganda is gonna be, look, their name is Anus.
The are Anus. Oh, you probably shouldn't do.
Yeah, you should do that. I was trying to keep it vague. All right.
I don't think listeners know this, but like I legitimately grew up in Turkey.
I could tell.
Yeah. No, I mean like as in like.
Oh yeah.
Like you can confirm.
Yeah, you actually have. Yeah, you did.
You've been to my home, my place of home.
In Batman.
Excuse me?
In Batman. Batman is a city in eastern Turkey.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's where you've been.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, folks. On that bombshell. See you in a few months.
Yeah.
Check in.
Lock on. No, not lock on.
No.
Just bye bye for now.
Bye bye.